Hello, what's up guys? In this video we will learn another type of function in which we can use into our button in our Android screen. So in the last video what we learned is the changing the font type and also the themes. So that is what we did in the last tutorial. So now we will add another function that will identify or that will listen the user input. So let us now get directly into our source code. So this is what we have in the previous video. So as you can see right here, it has an ID exit btn, that is for the button, and then this one is for the text view. Okay, so now if we get into our main activity, the Java, then this is the function that we declared in the previous video. So now what we will do, we will add another function that will identify whether the users has long pressed the button or just press it once. Okay, so to do that we need to declare another variable right here. So we will just use the text view, and that we name it text view. Okay, so and then this one is button, since we declare a button. Okay, then we will just import, alt enter to import. Okay, so alt enter to import, then we will do the same to the button. So now in this block, in the method on create block, so we will just write we will just call the variable that we declared, this one, text view and the button. So we will just call the text view first, text view equals find view by ID. Okay, and then we will just get it from the resource and the R folder, and then we will just select the ID, and then we another dot, and then the ID name of our text view. So if you can see here, the ID of our text view in the activity main.xml is just text view. Okay, so this is what we will also put in the ID in this line. Okay, so we will just select the ID, since that is what we are using. So another that we will also do it in the button equals find view by ID r.id, and that the name of our button, the ID of our button except btn. Then we will just simply pass the ID name, and once we already done that, we are now ready to create a method. We will just call a method on click. We will just call a function on click. Okay, so we will just write button dot set on click listener, button dot set on click listener, new on click. Okay, button set on click listener, new on click listener. Okay, I think I get something wrong here. New on click listener, so this one, and then okay, we miss a semicolon. So now this one right here will set whether this will be the listener of our button. So whenever someone click to our button, then this line of codes that we will be declare, this one will be executed. So when we press that long set on click listener, then we can see it directly to the Java file in the view.java in the view class. So it is register a callback to be invoked when this view is clicked. So whenever this the view is clicked, so it will be invoked. So that is what it does. So when we get back right here, so public class button let's on click listener, new view, so it takes parameter view, and then the on click listener function. Okay, so now in this block of the public void on click, we will just pass the text view dot set text, and then we will just write in the two quotation mark. So we'll just like write that it has been clicked. So we'll just put on a string that indicates that it has been clicked. Okay, now if we will since we don't want to use this one now, we will not run this code, because whenever it will not be a fly, because in the previous video this one will exit, and then it cannot run two tasks at the same time. So whenever we run this to our device, okay, so let me just plug my USB cord to my phone, so we can really try this into our Android phone. So let me just run it, so you will see what will happen when two events are running at the same time. So remember, this is also a method right here. This is also a method inside of this on create block, so it cannot run the two tasks at the same time. So okay, so whenever we try to run it, so now let me show you my Android screen. So let me try to open it again, so you will see. And now whenever I press this exit, so as you can see, the method is applied, this one, because this is what we've stated. Okay, this is what we want to be executed first. And now as you notice, this code right here is not executed. So whenever we just click it, it is not the same as before, that will exit our application. So that is the on-click listener. So whenever you are using the on-click listener, so you must also remember that it cannot run two tasks at the same time. So I mean the two method, or the function, okay, the function, so it cannot run multiple tasks at the same time. So in the next video, guys, we will just go deeper on how we can use this events handler. So I don't want to make this video long, so I will just cut off this video, and hopefully I will see you in the next video.